for being my first guest, Mr. Rodello.
Thanks for having me. It's not the full band, man. It's not the full band, man. Which is our main camera that you wanted?
Probably that one or that one, or that one or that one.
Well, that one or that one? Okay. So. Camera 1, camera 2. Camera 1, camera 2. Okay.
So what do you got going on? I mean, I know, the whole purpose of this podcast is to bring on different guests, talk about music and what they have going on, and kind of promote different things.
Yeah.
I know you're working with Illuminati. You've got your own thing going on. Of course, that's why you're here, Rodello the Kidd.
Yeah, I am the kid, the middle-aged dude, more like. So. So right now I'm currently in a couple of projects. Illuminati, out of Green Bay, and that's a reggae rock funk band led by the almighty Ryan Gleason. And then I also have the project Rodello the Kidd, and I'm just accompanied by a lot of talented musicians, and that's kind of an alternative acoustic rock band. So. Okay.
So how long have you been playing, and where did you get started? I mean, I know you play bass, I know you play guitar.
I've started playing bass guitar. That would have been 1997. My dad, I told him I wanted to play guitar, and he was super excited about it. And he took me out to bumfuck Egypt somewhere to some farmhouse and ran in the house, and then he ran into a barn, and he came back out with a case, and there was a PV Fury bass.
PV Fury.
And so that's where I started learning some Rage Against the Machine, Tool, Limp Bizkit, that new metal era, Deftones. And then I would say early 2000s, I was jamming with a friend of mine, Zach Bartell. He has a project, Home Alone, out of Wapaka. And I ended up picking up an acoustic guitar just to work on my writing skills and try to further the theory, try to further my music theory. And then it's just kind of gone from there. I went from playing guitar in my own band to going back to bass. I played bass in a band called Five Man, and then I ended up going to guitar, and we found another bass player because we wanted to have two guitars in the band. Okay. Just kind of jumping back and forth between bass guitar and the guitar, switching it up, playing both sides of the fence.
Nice. You also host an open mic, Thursday nights, Calaveras?
Yes, sir. Every Thursday night, I host an open mic down at Calaveras Fine Fusion on College Avenue here in Appleton, Wisconsin. It's where I actually met some of the musicians and talented people I work with. Ananya, an amazing vocalist, came down to open mic and started singing, and I asked her to join some of the shows with us, and she came out and just killed it, so I asked her to jump into the band.
Yeah, she certainly has a beautiful voice.
Yeah, most definitely. Very, very fortunate to be jamming with such talented people. John Wheelock had reached out to me kind of out of the blue on my way to a gig. So I actually thought when he called me up, he messaged me, he's like, hey, are you on your way out to Ritz? And the last time I was booked at Club Ritz, I did a no-call, no-show. And that does not happen. I don't do that.
I double book it or what?
I just missed it. It was a random Sunday, and I didn't put it in the schedule, and Club Ritz messaged me like, hey, you showing up? And I was like, oh my God. I'm like, I forgot about the gig today. And like, it's okay. You have your next one scheduled. I'm like, please, can I keep that? They're like, yeah, absolutely. So I was heading out to this gig, and I get a message from John Wheelock. He's like, hey, are you coming out to Club Ritz? I'm like, I'm on my way. I promise I'm not running late. And I just pictured they were there like where the hell is this Rodello kid? And
so is that where you got the name? Where the hell is this Rodello Kid?
So there's actually an old book. It's also an old film called Kid Rodello, Kidrodello. And a friend of mine gave me that book. And I don't know, I just was looking for a band name, and I wanted to find a way to tell everybody like I'm the one in charge. So I figured Rodello the Kidd, Rodello the Kidd, kind of giving out a shout out to, like Kid Cudi and the goats. I'm a baby goat. I'm a kid. I don't know. I just thought it had a good ring to it. It's ambiguous and kind of has no genre. Is it an indie band? Is it a country band? Is it hip hop? And we kind of mix in a little bit of everything.
Yeah, so it seems like every time I open up Facebook these days, I see you're playing somewhere else, some place I've never even heard of, some of these places. I mean, you just seem to be getting all these gigs, and you want to talk about, maybe some of the gigs you have coming up?
Yeah, I'd have to look at my phone.
I know you've got one coming up at Thirst, right up here at the road. By the way, we're here in our sponsored little podcast studio, Operation 13.
Operation 13.
They do motorcycle repair and have this beautiful podcast studio.
Beautiful bikes here, too.
Yeah. So, yeah, I know you're playing up the road at Thirst.
Thirst Bar and Grill. We're going to be up in Green Bay at Brian's Cranium. We're going to be in Crivets at...
We'll put the link... We'll put the link
right here. No, I don't. I'm just pulling
Put a link down in the description, some of the places he's playing in the next couple months.
Yeah, and since you can edit this out,
I prefer not to edit it out, though. We'll just wait here patiently for you.
Oh, that's really uncomfortable. Waiting on Nick. Weird. What's new? I think my internet out here is a little splotchy.
So I know, I saw you and Illuminati play at the Tracks.
At the Tracks in Green Bay, run by Tarl, who also has the Tarleton.
Correct, yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tarl. He's doing a great job over there, bringing in local bands, local music, and quite the diverse, group of musicians from.
I would say at the Tracks, I felt like I was just at an old school rock show. Like when we had our gig there, I've seen a couple other gigs there. It just feels like a genuine venue. It's just, there's a bar there, of course, but it's not about the bar, it's about the music, and this room just gets packed, and everybody's there for a rock show, for a show.
And it's, $10 at the door, you can't go wrong, and you see amazing shows. It was, Cujo the Poet opened up.
Yeah.
I never saw him before, and
Spirit Change Trio.
I was blown away. Spirit Change Trio, amazing band. I saw them, Mile of Music, I think Mile 10. That was the first time I ever saw them. I was like, holy crap, the didgeridoos and... Yeah, but...
I actually have Cujo the Poet's album. It's been in my car almost nonstop since that show.
No shit.
Yeah, it's really deep stuff.
We should get him on the show.
I absolutely think so. The guy is going to have wisdom for days. And just down to earth, cool guy, just ego aside, but he's just one of those guys where he's not about an ego, but he knows he's good, but he doesn't need to act like it.
Yeah,
that's what I was...
Lyrically, just blew my mind. The
things he was saying, just the humility and
if you haven't seen Cujo the Poet, check him out. I'll put a link down in the description. But
ADHD, man, I just can't sit still at home.
So you're gonna play a couple songs.
That's the idea.
You're gonna do some originals.
Yeah.
So stick around. Rodello's gonna do a couple of originals, maybe 2, 3.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever we've...
So what was the first song you ever wrote?
The first song I ever wrote? Oh, my God. It might have been Tom and Patches, which was about 2 goldfish that my girlfriend at the time had, and then Patches passed away. So I wrote a song about 2 fish. That might be one of the first songs I ever wrote.
You seem to write about your dog. You wrote about My Ghost, I think, is one of the name of your songs.
Yep.
So you seem to write about real life experiences, and I don't know.
I try to. I have a couple songs that I'm working on. I'm gonna have Ananya sing them. I've asked her to. She said she would, and I just think it'd be better if she does it because her vocals are gonna deliver it so much better. Pretty much all based off of true stories, but I change a couple of the details that way as to not give away the identity of the subjects.
So I always get her name wrong. Ananya?
Ananya.
Ananya, okay, yeah. So have her sing a couple of your songs. That would be cool.
That's the idea, yeah. It's just nice to have someone in the band who's just got that young, fresh energy, and just it inspires me to keep working harder.
So you've got Ananya, you've got
John
Wheelock,
Brian Biedalewski, and then for lead guitar players, like we've been playing with Ben Grooven of Shrimp Vision, and also Steve Wheelock, John's dad. They have a band together, Blues Talk, which they've been doing that for 20 years, over 20 years strong.
Yeah, I just saw them play at Gibson or something like that. Am I
Yeah,
correctly?
I don't know, was it Blues Talk or was it The Tunes, his other band? I honestly, I'm horrible at that stuff. That's why I try to just go out and catch some shows, because it's hard to keep up with everything, man. I mean, time flies by here, and we're just going to be two old birds sitting here pecking away at coffee.
I think we need to bring beer next time.
Yeah.
It's dry January for you. You're doing so great.
Yeah, I'm doing good. It's not as easy as I thought it would be. I've definitely had a few weak moments, but it's needed. It's a good reset for me, and I highly recommend anyone trying it. If you want to find out how, I've got nothing. Edit this out. No. It's just something I needed to do for me. It's just time. So I've been doing the smoke-free, drink-free life for a bit here. Caffeine.
Damn, dude. I don't think I could do that. I mean, I know I could do it if I really wanted to, but I really don't have the ambition. I enjoy my Coors banquets and.
Yeah, I mean, I just think I'm allergic to beer. Okay. Like, I think I'm allergic to beer, and so I switched to White Claw, where there was no laws, and tequila is delicious, but that's just something I gotta set aside and get my priorities straight. I have a big house remodeling project. We're trying to exorcise the ghost out of my house, and so we have to get rid of some of the ancient artifacts that are buried underneath, and probably burn the Ouija board we used so that we can get rid of this thing.
Interesting.
Yeah. Don't play with Ouija boards. You might open doors you can't close.
Speaking from experience, it sounds like.
Yeah.
So what songs are you going to do today?
I'm going to do, I guess, My Ghost.
Okay.
We'll do Dirty Dog. That's the song you were talking about, My Dog. We could do Peach. So those are probably going to be my top three. I see that smile. I know you like Peaches.
Yeah, that's a great song.
You could always just take my old ones. No, I'm just Good? All right, yeah, this is My Ghost. She haunts me every day. In the moonlight we sing, in the frosted grass dance away. Though I know she's not real, you wouldn't believe me if I told you how she makes me feel. There's a ghost in my bed, so I try not to go to sleep, and I stay up like I said, but this phantasm keeps escaping my dreams. My friends say she's not real. They never believe me when I tell them how she makes me feel. I say, whoa, cross my heart and hope die. Pull the needles out my eye. My friend John says she's not real. He never believes me when I tell him how she makes me feel. There's a ghost in my heart, and she's bringing up the past. And I've said from the start, I've always been afraid to ask what went wrong, what I do, was I love ever true? Was it me? Was it you? Kinda hard when you're blue. She went, whoa, across my heart and hope to die. Pour the teardrops out my eye. Send my ghost in my house. She's my ghost. She's my ghost in my house. Send my ghost in my house. My ghost. Oh yeah. Yeah, I decided I wanted to change my lifestyle a little bit, and so I bought myself a dog, and I wanted to buy a dog that was going to change my life, so I got a Siberian Husky, and if you look closely, you'll see his fur is all over me. It's all right, I love him. He's the best thing I ever got for myself. This song's about my dog. Shakes his coat. It's been pouring outside. Though he runs the chance he gets, he'll come home. He knows she'll give in to his cry. Just so long as you don't wander too far, don't sing your song. That no good dirty dog, go and sing your song. But please make your way back home to me, alright. He shakes, it's cold. Now exhausted, full of pride. So he comes home and lays upon the couch until it's light. She wakes, there's still remnants of his flight. Of course she's gonna feed and say she loves him. Damn those eyes. She cries, that no good dirty dog, alright. That no good dirty dog, go and sing your song, but please make your way back home to me, alright. He wakes, she's gone. What a fool he's been. Rolled right into that. You know, the worst part about going to the proctologist and getting your physical done isn't even the finger up the butt. No. It's the KY farts. It's a little reminder that you were assaulted all day long. So that's how I'm going to end it on this song. Got to balance it out for what that doctor did to me yesterday. All right, ready? All right, yeah, hey, this next song, this is called Peach. And it's really about that young love that you stumble across, and no matter the age, it's just, you know, if it's true, hold on to it. She said this peach is gonna treat you right, but you need to keep it up all night. Loose lips sink ships, mine are tight. I just might, apple of my eye. What's a taste? Let's not waste one bite. This type of love will keep us young. I think your love will keep us strong. This type of love will keep us young. She said this bed is gonna keep you warm. I know it's not much, but we'll call it a home. Better with you, with me, with you than alone. I just might, my appetite in this moment Let's not waste this life. This type of love will keep us young. I think your love will keep us strong. This type of love will keep us young. She said, hold me now and please don't let go. I can't pretend like we're not losing control. I said, forgive me in my poor aching soul. Well, I just might. My Aphrodite. You're my muse, yeah. Plus I hate goodbye. This type of love will keep us young. I think your love will keep us strong. This type of love will keep us young. I think your love will keep us strong. This type of love will keep us young. I think your love will keep us strong. I think this love will keep us young. Yeah.
Hey, thanks for being my first guest, Mr. Rodello.
Thanks for having me. It's not the full band, man. It's not the full band, man.
Perfect.
Oh, no. I gotta lean on the left side to make this one come out. Oh, no, false advertisement.